Good morning, class. Sorry, class third. And before starting, I would like to tell you to please subscribe the channel, press the bell icon, share it with your friends, and do like the video so that if you will share it, then your friends with your friends, then they can also get the knowledge and get the information about this. And if you will subscribe it, yes, if you will subscribe it and press the bell icon, then you can get you will not miss the update. Your first video, you can't miss it. All right, so what we have done yesterday, we have completed our think and answer, isn't it, of chapter 2 English literature. Yes. So our fill in the blanks to complete the sentences was over. Our word meanings was over. Read these sentences and answer the questions was done. Think and answer was done. And what we will do today? Today we will do, let's see what it is. Yes, it's opposites, you can say. So let's see. Yes, here. I hope it's very clear, isn't it? Yes. So what it is written word by word, and this is your opposites. So what you have to do, read these pairs of words. Okay, read these pairs of words. Okay, then we will read it. If they are saying what it is written, big, small, big, small, hot, cold, hot, cold. So you can see hot means something that is very warm, you can say, not warm but hot. Yeah, warm, you can take it with the warm. Sorry. And cold means something which is very something which is very cool. Sorry. Right, big, you can see here. Yes, can you see it? Big, big, small. Big means large, small means tiny. So by seeing these words we can see, or seeing these pairs we can see that these are what, these are the opposites of each other. Now what is next? The words in each pair have opposite meaning. I've told you that the words in each pair, they have the opposite meaning, isn't it? Yes. So now we will move further what it's written. So use the opposites of the underlined words to complete these sentences. Choose from the words given in the box. Now this line is saying that what you have to do, you have to choose the words from this box. As you can see, the box is here, to fill in the blank. Alright, so let's see it, what it's written. Okay, wait. Now I think it's clear, you can see it clearly. So your first word is slow, happy, found, easy, far, isn't it? They are your words which is given in the box. So what we will do, can you see this? My house is near. This near is underlined, near the school. Wait, my house is near the school. Yes, Manu's house is dash. Now what's the opposite of this near? What's the opposite of this near? Tell me the opposite of near. Yes, obviously it's far. FAR. Can you see it? Yes. You can take the screenshot to write it and just repeat after me what I am repeating. Now your next is what it is. The maths exercise looks difficult. Your another word is difficult. Was the opposite of difficult? I've asked you many times, right? I've asked you, isn't it? Means we are all you're always saying, ma'am, this answer is very difficult. Make it easy, isn't it? Can it be easy? This meaning is hard. Can you make it easy? So what is the meaning of difficult? Yes, it's easy. What it is? Easy, isn't it? Yes. Let's move further. I lost. Now your next word is lost. My pencil this morning. Now if you lost something, then what you will do? You will find it, and the find, it can be come as found, as you can see this. So what will come here? Found. I found it under the table. I lost my pencil and I found it under the table. Right? Yes. Now next, is Jenny was sad. Yes, the word is sad. Now the meaning of sad means the meaning of sad is someone who is unhappy, who is not happy, who is full of sorrow. Then what will be the opposite of sad? Okay, before that what we will do? We will read the sentence. Jenny was sad, D number. Jenny was sad that her parrot flew away. Means Jenny was sad because of a parrot, it flew away. Right? Then she found it and became happy. Now what happened? Suppose you are having any pet like a parrot or someone, and it flew away. It flew in the sky, and it will came after some time. Then first you will be sad because your parrot, it has been flown or it flew away, isn't it? You were sad, but now you are happy because you got your that parrot back. So the opposite of sad is happy. Was the opposite of sad? It's happy. What it is? Yes, can you see it here? Happy. Yes. Now last one. The cheetah can run very fast, but a tortoise is slow. So what is the meaning of fast? Means something very quick or very quickly, right? And what is the meaning of what is the opposite of fast? It's slow, means something very which is very moving very slowly or something. So what it will be, sorry, fast opposite will be your slow. Now what we will do, we will repeat it again, isn't it? We should repeat it again, right? So yes, use the opposite, sorry, use the opposite of the underlined words to complete these sentences. Choose from the words given in the box. We have to fill in the blank. It's a kind of a fill in the blanks. We have to fill the blanks and we have to take the help of this box, as you can see it. right? We have to take the help of it, and what we have to fill? We have to fill opposite in it, right? Isn't it easy? So your first is, my house is near the school. Near. Okay, what it is? Near the school. Manu's house is far. Manu's house is far, isn't it? Yes. Next one, the math exercise looks difficult, but once you start practicing, you will find it easy. Difficult, easy. So here is a student or a person who is saying that math exercise, you find it typical, you find it difficult, but when you start solving it, then what you will see? You will find that the exercise was very easy or is very easy, isn't it? So C number, I lost. Now suppose your mama, she bought you a new pencil box or a new eraser and you just lost it. Okay, say na, गुम हो गई, खो गई. So what you will be? You will be upset, right? And then lost it, and you found it under the table, and you will find it somewhere. You will find that pencil box, then you found it. Okay, so you find it, right? So lost opposite is your found, or you can say find. Alright, now next, Jenny was sad that her parrot flew away. Then she found it and became happy. Now again I will take the same example which I have taken here in your C number. That was that your mama or your papa, someone bought a pencil box, a new pen for you, right? Something which is new, and you were very happy, and what happened? Suddenly you lost it, right? Kho gaya. Then what you would be? You would be sad, isn't it, that you lost your new pencil box or your new pen, pencil, eraser, whatever. And at the same time you will found it or you will find it somewhere. Then what you will be? You will become happy. Is it clear? Now this sentence is saying, what is the sentence saying? Let's read it. Yes, this sentence is saying Jenny was sad, right, that her parrot flew away. Means Jenny, she was a girl and she was sad. Why she was sad? Because her parrot, the parrot which she has it as a pet, and it flew away. So she was very upset, right? Or so she was upset, or you can say she was sad. Then she found it and became happy. Now what happened? Then she found that. Then she found that parrot, and she became happy. Okay, then she became glad. Okay, synonym of happy, you can say glad, but as you can see in your box, it's only given these words, so you have to fill it from these words. Okay, but in exam it's not necessary that I will give you the help of this box. I will not give you the help of this box. I will only give you the opposite, and you have to fill it. All right, you have to write the opposite, isn't it? Yes. Now next one, what it is? A cheetah can run very fast. You all know that a cheetah can run very fast. Sorry. Yes, you all know that a cheetah can run very fast, but have you ever heard the story of a tortoise and a rabbit or mare? It was there that a tortoise, rabbit asked for the tortoise to had a race to do a race, and what happened? The tortoise, it moves very slowly, it walks very slowly. So it's saying it's a fact that your cheetah runs very fast and your tortoise is slow. Okay, your tortoise is slow. All right. Yes, your cheetah is fast and your tortoise is slow. So these were the opposites, as you can see. Okay, if you want, you can take the screenshot, and now we can move further what it's written. Let's see it, but before that I would like you to take the screenshot. I've explained you very well. Okay, yes, let's see what's written further. All right, so what it is? Yes, now I think it's perfect. Yes, so what it's written? All right, so what it's written? It's written singular and plural. Okay, means singular form and your plural form. Now what is singular and plural? Singular is something which is one, and plural, all right, I will repeat. Okay, now I think it's clear, isn't it? Yes, so what is singular? What is the meaning of singular? Singular means something which is one, any object, anything, any person, or anyone who is one, then we call it singular number. Okay, or we call it singular, right? Let me erase it. Yes, then it's called singular number, isn't it? Now what is your plural? Plural number are those when your things, when your object, when your person is more than one. I will draw something and I will show you. If something is 1, then this is your singular number. Okay, and if some things are 2, suppose, wait. Okay, so if this is what? This is your 1 line. Okay, and this is what? These are your 2 lines or 3 lines. Okay, uh, for now, yes, this is your 1 line, as you can see, and here is your 2 line. Now what we will do, if 1 line is there, then it's your singular number. What it is? Singular number. And if 2 lines are there, then it's plural number. Okay, so this is the this was the easiest way I can explain you, that if the things are 2, then it's called plural, or more than 2, not only 2, but if it's more than 2 also, then it's called plural. And if something is which is 1, only 1, then it's singular. All right, now what we will do, we will fill these blanks. Okay, so spoon, what it will come here? Spoon. And to add, can you see this line? Yes, you have learned that S to a singular noun to make it plural that is more than one in number. For example, if you have to make something more than one in number, then what we will add s in it. Okay, we will add s in it. Suppose it's written 1 stick and 5 stick. Now it add is added. We have to add as over here. Okay, s. So not as but s. Alright. So your next line is write singular or plural forms of the words in the table. Now what we have to do, we have to write here singular and plural form of these. Alright. So your first word is spoon. What it is? Spoon, right? So what will come here? Spoons. S-P-O-O-N-S. So it will be spoons. S-P-O-O-N-S. Spoons. Now your next word is books, and you have to make it what? You have to make singular of it. Okay, spoons. S-P-O-O-N-S. What do you have to do? You have to make singular of it. So books, then it will be book. Wait, let me use some different color pen so that it might be easy for you and for me. Book, books, then it would be book. B-O-O-K. Book. Alright. Hat, then hats. H-A-T-S. Hats. Doll, dolls, then it would be doll. Alright. Isn't it easy? You just have to add, what? You just have to add s in it. We will see this again. Spoon, then it would be spoons. S-P-O-O-N-S. Spoons. Books, book. B-O-O-K. Hat, hats. H-A-T-S. Hats. Dolls, doll. D-O-L-L. I think there is one or two more. Yes, see. So pencil, pencils. P-E-N-C-I-L-S. Pencils. Crayons, crayon. C-R-A C-R-A-Y-O-N. Crayon. I think it's clear, and if not, then you can see further. Yes, here. Can you see it? I've written it here. You can copy it from here. So what it is? Spoon. I think it's very clear. Spoon, spoons. Books, book. Hat, hats. Dolls, doll. Pencil, pencils. Crayons, crayon. It will be nice if you will take a screenshot of this. Alright, just take the screenshot. I'm giving you some time, and tomorrow we will do this again, means the next exercise, and that is also of the plural. We have to add plural in it, so that we will do tomorrow, not today, or in our next class. Not tomorrow, but in our next class. That will be on, I think, on Monday. Okay, and If you have any doubt, then you can ask in WhatsApp, but I think it's very clear as I've shown you. As I'm teaching you, the screen is very clear. Yes. So at last, I would like to say, please take care of yourself. Stay at home, stay safe. Please don't go out. Yes. And keep studying. And of course, this. Subscribe the channel. Press the bell icon. Share it with your friends and please like it. Okay? Subscribe the channel, press the bell icon, share it with your friends and like it. Please like the video and as well as the channel. Okay? Thank you. Take care of yourself. Please don't go out. Again, I'm saying stay at home and